This is the March 29th demo of Wraith Sheets. So in this first demo, I'm creating a stock trading template profit and loss spreadsheet. And making templates is useful because a lot of times you may not know how to start writing a spreadsheet. And so this can at least help you seed an idea. One of the limitations right now is that it's slow. But hopefully as OpenAI scales, GPT-4 will be a lot faster. And because not only can Wraith Sheets write your spreadsheet, it actually can read what's already in your spreadsheet. You can sort of interact and iterate with it. So here I wanted to add 5 rows of examples because I kind of just want to see the rows filled in because I'm not too sure what this template's about. Okay, so the next thing that you definitely want to do is to read the description that the AI gives you and sort of fact check the equations. Another limitation, as you can see here, is that the formatting is not always correct. And here you can see me fact checking the equations to make sure that the P&Ls make sense. So that's cool and all, but the next thing what I want to do is to actually do taxes with this, right? On a FIFO basis, more specifically. So I can tell it to do that too. So while we're waiting on that, there's another limitation to this is that while it knows that the message you just sent it and the spreadsheet contents, it doesn't really know about the previous messages that you've sent it. So it has no prior understanding of previous history. So every message you send it has to be kind of like a command or a question about the spreadsheet. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at the new columns. Because it's a FIFO basis, there's a purchase and sale date. The dates are kind of wrong, but you can kind of easily see that you can enter your own dates manually, and it'll give you a holding period and classify things as short and long term as well. The interesting part is actually even smart enough to give you a tax rate that you can do for short versus long term. It also gives you columns and equations for the actual tax liability that you owe and your P&L after taxes. One thing I want to show you as well is that what you put in the spreadsheet is fairly important to Wraith Sheets. So for example, it generated this template for me, but here it says profit, which is misleading. But if I were to create a heading like this, then it kind of clues in the AI a bit more and any humans reading this a bit more to be able to more accurately assess the spreadsheet. So now I can more easily say add a column for total profit. Okay, let's see if it did it right. So the profit margin is going to be profit per unit sold divided by the retail price, which is good. So that's your gross margin there, divided by 100. So this is expressed as percent. Total profit is just going to be what? Profit per unit sold times units sold. So it's really doing this correctly. And then if we look at the description here, instead of being opinionated, it's just basically giving you good advice that, hey, if your profit margins are high, then, it's a good pricing strategy. But I'm a language model, so I'm not going to provide you with subjective analysis. How opinionated the AI should be will be refined over time, but hopefully this video showed you that even with all the little quirks, this will save you a huge ton of time, and it'll only get better over time.